Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. Let's see what Spirit has in store for you all today. Ooh, we've got something jumping. All right, we've got the Nine of Swords. Now, it was kind of on its side, so I am going to leave it on its side. I feel like there potentially is a way to rid either yourself or the person that's coming towards you, for them to rid themselves of the heavier energy. Let's see. Yeah, the Magician. All the tools necessary to make that happen. I don't know if this is you feeling like you're stuck in heavier energy. Oh, I get it. Yeah, Queen of Roses in reverse. You know, what I'm kind of getting here is, I don't feel like I need it. Do I want it there? Yeah, I do. Okay, so what I'm kind of getting here from this particular situation is this may be a form of like psychic attack. Maybe you're carrying heavier energy. Maybe you're having a hard time releasing that energy. Sometimes it takes a little extra focus on releasing that and taking precautions to kind of heal that energy or beat that energy back. I do want to say I don't anyway, talk about return to sender energy. I just don't think it's right. I just feel like when you know better, you should do better. But if you've done it up until now, that's fine. You know, we're all learning and growing as we go. So I always feel like, as a light worker and a healer, that if I am being sent heavier energy, it is my job to ground it down, to understand it, and to release it to either hands that are greater than my own to be dealt with, or to just kind of violet flame that and transmute that energy and call it a day, and then raise up my shields, make sure I'm clearing myself out, cutting my cords, doing all the things I need to do for myself to keep myself in alignment. And then Spirit takes care of the rest, right? As far as what that karma is for that person sending that energy. For some, it may be instant karma. I am hearing instant karma. So I just feel like Spirit may be on an instant karma kick, especially if you're being thrown really foul energy. I feel like it may have had you out of sorts for quite a few days, I want to say, until you actually realized what was actually going on. I'm kind of getting, so I don't know who this is for, but I want to say, yeah, I just see somebody drinking their water. Drink your water, cut your cords, clear your energy, make sure you're really trying to ground yourself. And calling in the right help, whoever you feel could help you with protecting yourself best, right? You can always call upon Archangel Michael, Sword and Shield, right? To cut those cords, clear those energies. Call on Archangel Raphael, and he can do some of the healing work, sending back cords and all that stuff with healing and light on both ends of the cords, right? So it helps you and it helps the person who's trying to grow. A lot of times the people that throw this heavy energy at you, they don't really understand that they're doing it, or maybe even some of them do. They realize they're sending you negative energy. They're purposefully doing that. I do feel like there is a level of karma, and Spirit will utilize that situation, the fact that they're throwing you this negative heavy energy, as a teaching tool for this soul. They will reap what they sow, right? And I feel like the key is Spirit allowing them to know exactly why they're getting the karma that they're getting. And I do feel like that's very apparent here, or it will be to the souls who send this low-lying negative energy, right? Yeah, I just want to say Spirit's filling your cup, so no need to worry there. Yeah, celebration. I feel like your energy is going to be lightened that much more. the person that's sending this energy is hurting. And I feel like this is a very overly emotional person who is feeling sour about something or another. And I don't know if they're just taking it out on you or throwing that in your direction. They may not even know you all that well. But, you know, if you're walking by and you've got a smile on your face and life is good, to someone who's not feeling so good, you know, you become that point of all of their stress and negative energy, right? Just because you're in that place at that time, right? But like I said, Spirit does utilize you as a teaching tool. And I feel like it could be slowing you down. It could be making you frustrated. You could be getting a little snippety with your words. Psychic attacks will make you feel that way, like your anxiety is kicking in. Anytime you feel those key things, I want to say really kind of sit with yourself for a minute and figure out if it's something you can heal on your own, if it's something you feel like is coming from inside you. Because look, sometimes things bubble up from inside and we get frustrated and we feel hurt. That's just taking a moment to check in with self and see if that's from you or from something outside of you. Once you figure out which one it is, you can come up with a plan of attack, right? So I feel like that's the case here. Yeah, Five of Cups. I don't know if someone is throwing you bad juju because they feel rejected by you, or they feel like maybe you get what they want. Golden opportunities. You're always moving forward. You're passionate. You've got purpose, right? And for someone who's not standing in their power yet, it's like you become a source of their sadness, or you become a source of their agitation, right? Because you're where they want to be, right? And I feel like just kind of knowing, yeah, look, you're standing in your power. You're in that Emperor energy. Yeah, we've got the Hierophant here. So it's like you're committed to self. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. It's like maybe you have a lot of people who want to communicate with you. These are Cupid's arrows, so you could be very attractive in your beautiful energy, in your powerful energy, right? Sitting at a seat of authority in your own life. I feel like, you know, all of these key things could really rub someone's darkness the wrong way, right? And you become the target, right? So I do kind of see that energy here. I do want to say, make sure you're just taking care of yourself. Like I said, cutting those cords. Yeah. Hire, fire, promote accordingly. We've got the King of Swords and the Emperor. So I do feel like cut out anyone who is not where you feel like they need to be in your life, right? So if they're not doing the right thing, you can create some distance or cut the cords, right? I feel like coming up with a really intelligent plan to keep yourself on an even keel energetically could be something you could be focused on, because I'm seeing this passion and the energy here. And I feel like intelligence to kind of keep away the onslaught when it comes in your direction. I'm almost kind of seeing this as an attack, you know, the arrows going up. It's like a war almost. And psychic attack really energetically is a war between dark and light. It's like they're both battling for the top spot within a soul, right? So I do feel like, yeah, I feel like this is something you recognize. I want to say, yeah, it's something you fight back. Again, this is a war you fight back against. It's like you fight fire with fire. Your passion, your purpose against that onslaught of energy. I feel like there isn't anything you can't. It's like when you have the right people around you warring with you, like angels and divine on your deck, right? You really can't fail. This person is just kind of throwing things at you. And like I said, sometimes I feel like they don't even realize that they're doing that. It's just they're trying to get rid of that heavy energy and they don't know how, so they kind of sling it at somebody else, right? I'm almost kind of seeing it as this dark muck, and it's like sticking to people as they walk by. It's like, yeah, I hear you may not have cut this person, but they're bleeding all over you, right? So this is someone that truly needs to heal. You could, I mean, take it even that one step further and say a prayer for this person and hope that they find the healing that they need. Hope that they find the light that they're looking for, right? I don't know. I just feel like a lot of you have that in you and it can really make a difference. It's like if you help this person turn their light on, then they get to shine it for other people, right? So it's more than just doing something for yourself. It's like we don't need to be sour about the fact that somebody was kind of slinging muck in our direction. We could, be compassionate and you can create distance. I'm not saying invite this person in. I'm not saying sit them at your table and feed them a feast after they've been horrible to you. Absolutely not. But what I am saying is from a safe distance or from your own space, in your own heart, you can ask Spirit to help that person. So that way they're not bleeding all over others who haven't cut them, right? I just kind of get that energy here. Yeah, a Knight of Cups. You can share that love. You can pass it around out there. There are people who just need a little love and light. I'm seeing these rays of sunshine here. Yeah, King of Cups. I feel like with the King of Cups, I always see this King of Cups as being someone who is extremely emotionally intelligent, understands their own emotions and that of those around them as well. I feel like you have peeped this person's energy before and you understand in a way where they're coming from or what level they're on as far as energy, right? I feel like you have a vast understanding. And I feel like with that depth comes the compassion, right? So I feel like that's what's going on here. So yeah, Ace of Wands, utilize that passion. Don't make it into anger. Create understanding there with that King of Cups and that emotional depth. Utilize this to come up with a game plan to protect yourself better, to move forward quicker. Shoot those prayers up if you can to help that other person and create that healthy distance so you can keep moving forward and stay in your own higher energy on your path to success, right? Yeah, this person will eventually take themselves down to the bottom where they have to build themselves back up. Yeah, this Page of Swords. And I almost want to say in reverse, they're just spitting really negative things. It could be lies. If you look at her, she's so angry. She looks so angry and so hurt. And I feel like that might be why this person feels that way. I honestly feel like it's just a bit of jealousy as to why you're getting the negative energy that you are. But Spirit says, hey, we can use that. And they're looking at you. They're like, Earth Angel, hey, can we use you for a moment? Can we grab you for a moment? This soul needs to learn. Do you mind being a little helpful? Just kind of sitting in this energy. Don't worry. We'll keep you safe as you're sitting in it. And we'll help you transmute it very quickly so you can be on your way. But it's a big help. We can teach this soul the lesson that they need to learn so they can start moving forward and shining their own light. That's kind of what it looks like, right? So yeah, you're offering a bit of love and kindness in that situation, or your soul is, right? Agreed to help in some way. That's what I'm getting. I'm going to kind of drop it there. So I do want to say, take stock with self. If you're being thrown that negative energy, just know that it's coming from a soul who can't even help themselves right now, right? So of course they're not going to see the right thing to do. That's what I'm getting. All right, let me take a sip. Ground down that energy. Violet flame that energy. You know what? We're going to do this real quick. I'm going to clear me out. And I am also going to clear you out. There you go, collective. If you really want that clearing, good energy clearing here. Move that energy through. Okay. Sorry, we're kind of moving a little slower today, but I feel like the energy is calling for it. So, all right, I want to go here. So let's see. All right, Spirit, what do we have? Do I want that? Yes, a dragonfly. Communication coming in. Negative. Again, I do kind of sense the same type of energy coming in. Yeah, it's all about your abundance. It's what you have. It's who you are. It's your energy, the way you're radiating, the way people talk about you, even when you're not in the room, the way they talk about you, even when you're not in the room. There's a certain level of kindness, love, respect going on here. You're protected. There's a lot of reason for this person to be so envious, and to be mouthing off from the sidelines, or they feel that there's enough reason to do that. You're tuned in, tapped in, turned up. You're moving forward. You always have what you need, your path, your purpose. It's on point. You're passionate about where you're going and what you're doing and who you're around. It's like you can give the best of yourself, not just what's left of yourself. This person is heading towards a phoenix moment. So I do want to say that it's the same type of energy. I guess Spirit wasn't done. See, it's the way you shine. Like I said, you're helpful for this person. If you've just tuned in and you're hopping into this pile, you might want to watch the first pile of cards as well. I do feel like this is just the energy. I might just kind of title the whole reading as one thing, because I do feel like this is the same energy. Yeah, it's all about your depth, your light, the way you shine. It's like while they feel like they're crawling at a crawl, right? So what it actually does is it helps this person find their own phoenix moment. It's like, I hear when the pain gets great enough, you make a change, right? And I feel like this person is getting to that breaking point. And I feel like there's a certain level of humility that may come with this. I almost kind of feel like they're going to act so far out of character and so far outside of what is, I want to say, appropriate, that people are going to start calling them out. And I just feel like it's like, you're unhinged, babe, or come on, bro, this is not the way to act. I just kind of hear these different, like different situations, like, come on, let's just go. It's like, leave it alone, or breathe through it, because it's like, I see people getting to their breaking point. So, yeah. It's just, I feel really bad. I feel like these people really just need a hug. They need some downtime. They need to kind of refocus. They can't see through the haze. It's like a haze of anger, haze of hurt. And they take it out on you because you're happy. That's all there is to it. It's they take it out on you because you're happy, because you're a light. And dimming you makes them feel better, because it makes them feel not as dull, not as forgotten, not as small, right? It's a shame, because I feel like you would invite this person in. If they came in with their kindness, you would have no problem extending a hand. I wanted to say Paul, extending a hand to help this person, or to invite them in. It's like, how do you do what you're doing? How do I get where you are? I feel like you wouldn't gatekeep that information. You'd be like, this is what I did. Okay. Got a pen and paper, right? It's like, this is how I made it where I am. I can help you. I can help guide you. You've got to put in the legwork, but I can tell you what I did and you can apply it to your own life, right? I just feel like you're that type of person. Yeah, you would have been very open about it. And I feel like, yeah, there's a difference. I almost kind of want to put it like this, because I feel like you would have been really open. You would have shared that knowledge. And this person was very closed off instead, and decided to sting or try to hurt, because you had the information that they wanted, but they didn't bother to ask you. They just were kind of circling around you like a predator, right? It's like waiting for your downfall or praying for your downfall. And Spirit gets to a point where they're like, enough is enough. It's, again, I hear instant karma. I just feel like, I hear they're going to learn today. So I just feel like this could be coming in as soon as today. So the person who's maybe been throwing you mucky energy, or even screaming or biting or snapping from the sidelines, you may know about it or not know about it. It's like you may feel the attack versus seeing the attack. But for some of you, I do feel like this one may be more vocal, maybe even than the last one. It's like they wouldn't mind trying to bring you down right in front of your face, right? This is that kind of energy too. So I want to say it could span the gamut here. But I do want to say, Spirit is going to find a way to humble this person very, very quickly. And I hear with little to no effort at all. It's just something that they say causes a significant amount of backlash from people around them. It's like, no, you're in the wrong. And it's like, I hear when you're wrong, you're wrong. And you know, it's like I hear them getting upset with others around them. It's like, you don't have my back. You're not my friend, or you're not this, or you're not that. It's like family. But it's like, if somebody's wrong, they're wrong. No matter who they are, they're wrong. It's like, if you love someone, you're honest with them, right? And I feel like this person doesn't quite understand how, it's like they're looking at you like you don't understand how loyalty works. Oh, okay. So look, you could be anyone in this particular situation. This could be someone doing this to you. You could be someone who's trying to help this person, who sees them acting maybe in a really unhinged sort of way. I don't know if the person who is screaming from the sidelines could be listening. The envious person could be listening. If you are, I want to say big hugs to you, because I feel like you've been through a lot. It's misdirected anger, you know, you just don't know how to release it. So I get it. There's no judgment here. We all start somewhere on a spiritual journey. We all have to feel these different experiences and learn and grow from there. So doesn't matter where you're at in this now moment, you can start making the big changes now, right? So if that's you, big hugs to you. I hope you find what you're looking for. I hope you find what you need. I hope you find the healing that you're looking for. I do want to say, for those of you who are worried, I do want to say Spirit is kind of overseeing the whole of it all, the whole situation. So it's like all the players in the game are necessary. Yeah, that pearl of great wisdom touches every single soul involved in these situations. Yeah, don't worry about your soft parts. I do want to say Spirit is protecting those as you go, so you can be powerful and soft at the same time, kind and compassionate and powerful at the same time. I feel like that's the energy that's being instilled in you by divine as you move through these situations. Yeah, they're growing you as well, right? Yeah, you are divine's golden egg. And I do want to say every single one of us has the opportunity to become a golden egg. So if you're not there yet and you're looking to become that golden egg, there is no extra special child down here on the earth that, you know, is higher than anyone else, that can get that where no one else can go, right? We all have the same opportunity to become the golden egg. It all has to do with our lessons and the way that we digest them and what we take from them and how we utilize that knowledge to further ourselves and grow as beings here on our journey. So there isn't any single one of us who doesn't have the ability to become the protected, loved golden egg, right? So, you know, you get to decide how you get there, or if you get there, right? Nobody is loved any more than anyone else. Period, point blank, right? And I feel like Spirit tries to show us that in a lot of different ways. Yeah, I feel like this person may be running scared for a little while. I see the rabbit with the really fast heartbeat, like looking for danger. This person may kind of slink into the shadows, Spirit on deck. They may try to like say some little things out here and there to try and justify their poor behavior, but I feel like it kind of falls on deaf ears as well. So if you're going through this type of situation, I want to say big hugs to you. If you are involved in this in any way, shape, or form, big hugs to you, because I feel like everybody might need it in this situation. Everyone's growing, everyone's learning. Try to be as patient as you can with others while still upholding your boundaries and knowing what's good for you and what isn't, right? Like I said, you can teach someone by setting healthy boundaries. It's like, this is how you can't treat me, and this is why I'm not in your space anymore, right? You can teach someone big lessons even by pulling away in a very healthy way, right? Oh, yeah, I saw that. Okay. make that fall there. That, yeah, you might be hearing some type of nasty communication. It could, like I said, be as soon as today. Things may be starting to get healed into this situation as soon as today. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to hop into the letters because I feel like it's all one theme today. We're just going to leave it at that. I did have another one, but I just kind of have a feeling that the same energy might repeat itself. So we're just going to avoid that, and we're going to hop in here. I heard mad at the way you're loved. Yeah, an L, first, middle, last name could be for some, but I just kind of feel like, okay, here's a blank. Yeah, I heard angry at the way that you show up. Jealous of the attention that you get. It's like they feel like they're giving the same, but they're not getting the same. It's like, I do feel like it is an energetic thing. I feel like this person kind of assumes that they have done the same amount of work as you. And, you know, there's no way of actually really knowing, right? It's like the way that you show up irritates this person. Yeah. And I don't know. It could be a form of jealousy. It's like they may feel like they're on your level, but, you know, with you being around, you're stealing their thunder. You're stealing their light. Which is ridiculous. There's plenty enough space for everybody here to shine in their own amazing way. It's what the world hasn't figured out yet. I don't know how, but they haven't figured it out yet. You don't need to stop someone from shining to make your shine brighter. All you have to do is focus on your own stuff, right? I don't know why that hasn't come to light yet, but it will. I'm hopeful. Yeah. I heard a tonic. So I almost kind of feel like Spirit kind of came in with this calming energy or soothing energy. And I feel like it's like once all the dust settles after this explosion or this battle, I do feel like that's when I heard the balm. It's like that's when Spirit can kind of start helping this person heal their own wounds. So it has to come to a head and get really kind of yucky before it gets better. It gets bad before it gets better for this person. Yeah, again, I hear a certain level of humility, right? So that's what I'm getting. All right, let's see. I heard a ton of love. I feel like that's what people show towards you. I just feel like people always show you a ton of love. It's like, I don't know if you just are willing to help people all the time or you've just got kind-hearted energy, right? Yeah, let's see. It's the way you show up, right? All right, what do we have for this collective? Yeah. Here's another big thing of being handed love. I feel like this is just your energy. It's part of your path and your purpose. It's the way you're steering. Yeah, look at this. The strength, that elephant is all about walking that spiritual path and being a physical being, walking that spiritual path, staying on your path, steering, like Spirit helping you steer. You're just handing out love and kindness along your journey, right? And it makes you very strong, very powerful, very stable. I feel like there's great abundance ahead of you on your path as well. I heard stick to the program, stick to the path, stay on point, stay in your energy. Don't allow someone to pull you down off your throne. Try not to step down into someone's energy. Challenge them to rise up into yours instead, right? All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.